why you should never beg for love or chase anyone. There comes a time in life when we must stop and ask ourselves a very important question. Am I truly being loved, or am I just trying to be loved? It's a painful question, but it's also a powerful one. Too many people spend their lives chasing people who were never meant to stay. They beg for love, attention, and approval from those who only give them almost nothing. They try so hard to be enough for someone who wouldn't even lift a finger for them. If you've ever felt like that, you are not alone. But today, let's talk about why you should never beg for love, why you should never chase anyone, and why it's time to know your worth and choose yourself first. What does it mean to beg for love? Begging for love is not always obvious. It's not always kneeling down and literally asking someone to love you. Sometimes it is more hidden. It's constantly trying to prove your worth to someone who doesn't value you. It's going out of your way to please them, even when it hurts you. It's accepting disrespect and still staying because you're afraid to lose them. Begging for love looks like 1. Always initiating conversations and getting one-word replies. 2. Forgiving repeated disrespect just to keep the peace. 3. Settling for being almost enough when you deserve to be someone's everything. 4. Saying yes when you want to say no, just to avoid being abandoned. 5. Trying to earn their love through effort, gifts, or overcompensating actions. In short, begging for love is living in a relationship where your presence is tolerated, not appreciated. It's holding on to someone who has already emotionally let go of you. You were not created to beg for love. You were created to be loved freely, deeply, and fully. What does it mean to chase someone? Chasing someone happens when the love and effort in a relationship are one-sided. It's you running after someone who is emotionally unavailable, inconsistent, or simply not interested. Chasing means 1. You're always the one planning dates or trying to spend time together. 2. You're constantly checking in while they hardly check on you. 3. You're trying to convince them that you're a good choice, when in reality, they should be the one showing you that they deserve you. 4. It's like running in a race where the other person is just standing still or walking away, yet you keep hoping they'll turn around and meet you halfway. Chasing drains you. It lowers your self-worth. It makes you feel like love has to be fought for rather than received. When love is mutual, you won't have to chase, because real love meets you where you are. Let's go back to a harsh truth. Real love doesn't require begging. You see, love is not something you should force or demand. It's not something you have to earn by changing yourself, lowering your standards, or sacrificing your happiness. If you find yourself always giving, always trying, always hoping they'll see your value, then you're not in love. You're in pain. Begging for love often comes from fear. Fear of being alone, fear of rejection, fear of not being good enough. And when you're driven by fear, you settle for less. You accept the bare minimum. You stay in toxic situations. You become someone else just to be chosen. But the truth is, if someone truly loves you, you won't have to beg them to treat you right. There's a difference between putting effort into a relationship and chasing someone who doesn't care. When you chase someone, you're running after someone who is walking away. You're pouring into someone who keeps leaking. You're prioritizing someone who keeps making you feel like an option. And the sad part? The more you chase, the more they pull away. Why? Because people value what values itself. Chasing someone tells them you don't think you're enough. It sends the message that you are desperate for their love, approval, and attention. And let's be real, nobody truly wants to be with someone who doesn't even respect themselves. Relationships built on one-sided chasing never last. They lead to heartbreak, disappointment, and emotional exhaustion. If you're the only one holding on, then maybe it's time to let go. Know your worth. You are enough. This is where healing begins, knowing your worth. You are not a mistake. You are not too much. You are not too little. You are exactly who you are meant to be. The moment you begin to see your value, everything changes. You stop begging. You stop chasing. You stop settling. Knowing your worth means understanding that love should never hurt. It should never make you feel invisible or unwanted. It should not make you doubt your beauty, your intelligence, or your heart. You deserve someone who sees you, who values you, who chooses you every single day, without being begged to. You are worthy of love that is kind, steady, honest, and true. Choose yourself, always. Choosing yourself doesn't mean you're selfish. It means you're wise. When you choose yourself, you're saying, I won't wait for someone to love me the way I deserve. I won't allow anyone to play with my emotions. I won't lose myself trying to keep someone else. Choosing yourself means walking away from things that hurt your soul. It means learning to enjoy your own company, to grow, to heal, and to become the best version of you. You don't need someone to complete you. You are already whole. And when you truly love yourself, you stop chasing people who don't. You stop begging for love because you realize that the deepest love begins within. If you've ever begged for love or chased someone who didn't want you, please don't be ashamed. You were doing your best with the love you had in your heart. You wanted to be loved, and that's a very human thing. But now it's time to heal. It's time to forgive yourself, to let go of the pain, to stop replaying the what-ifs and maybes, to stop hoping they'll come back. It's time to choose peace over pain, freedom over fear, growth over grief. Letting go doesn't mean you didn't love them. It means you finally love yourself enough to stop hurting. What real love looks like. Real love doesn't make you question your worth. Real love doesn't ignore your messages, take you for granted, or make you feel unwanted. Real love is consistent. It's honest. It's peaceful. When love is right, it feels right. It doesn't leave you confused or anxious. It brings comfort, not chaos. It brings joy, not tears. You won't have to beg for their time, attention, or respect. You won't have to constantly prove yourself. You won't feel alone in the relationship. So if you have to beg for it, it's not love. Final words from my heart. You are more than someone's second choice. You are more than the love you didn't receive. More than the person who walked away. More than the relationship that didn't work out. You are worthy of love that uplifts, respects, and celebrates you. But it begins with you. Stop chasing people who don't want to be caught. Stop begging for someone to stay. Choose yourself. Love yourself. Build yourself. The right people will come into your life. Not because you begged them, but because you became the kind of person who doesn't need to. And that kind of self-love, it's the most powerful love of all. Remember, don't beg for love. Don't chase anyone. Know your worth. Choose yourself, because you deserve better and you are enough. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, and subscribe for more.